Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Sarmatians in EU4. So yes, I should have probably used the terrain map mode a bit more often to realize we are fighting in the Himalayan mountains. And that does explain why there's frequently really low supply in this area. Oops. Oopsie. It happens. Anyway, we're still far ahead on technologies. We're really still quite far behind on military power. But we're still going to harsh treatment because it's so darn inexpensive and oh so effective at reducing the manpower drain for fighting rebels. In the meantime, we are over our force limit for naval. We have 20 or so force limit available for land, but no manpower. In fact, we have like negative 13,000 manpower, and that's after having combined armies a few times. So I think what we're going to do is speed 5 it a bit. I have been spending some more time in the game files, reading up on this Casus Belli that we've all been talking about, this event. And it turns out that the best form of the Horde government conquering land for free type event requires you to have the tag Mongol Horde. So you need to form the Mongol Empire to actually get the 12-month thing. So, and wait, did I say Mongol? I meant the Mughal. The Mughal Emperor, this thing. Is that right? I thought, no, I'm pretty sure it was the Mongol Empire. I don't actually know. I think you need to have the culture Mongol. Anyway, I don't really think it's available for us. We're not really going to worry about it too much. Spread our culture to Yake. Let me guess. It's probably not even a possible province to do that on. It seems to me like... Oh, okay. No, it is possible. We just... 10 whole diplomatic power for spending 240. It's a pretty good deal. Now we're just going to speed 5, take our time. Now, somebody had also mentioned, and I agree that this is probably the best course of action, if we're not going to truce break, we should probably just go back up to 3 stability again for the extra conversion speed on missionary strength. And reduce revolt risk and increase taxes. Couldn't hurt. You think we'll do it? Do we need to wait for these cores? Nah, not really. Let's just go up to 3. Gives us something to spend all these points on. And in the meantime, I think we will also build some more monuments. But this time we're going to do it from the ledger, because I've actually found building from the ledger to be significantly easier in the other campaign that we did. So we're going to look for what is the building type that we want. It's considered a religious building. So in the religion tab, we can sort by can build next and then sort. The only thing that I'd love even more on this thing, if they could add it in, please, would be just show the tooltip effect in a column, so that you can see this will increase yearly income from this province by 0.24. Like, show that and then make it sortable. Oh gosh, that'd be so nice. But in general, we need this in all of these places, so we'll just build monuments everywhere that we can afford. And there goes all of our admin power. How nice. It's okay, we're 200% ahead of time. 20 years. Okay, so yeah. Conversion speed should be up quite a bit. It brings more provinces within conversion range. These ones weren't even possible. These ones actually are pretty quick now. Look at that, 1.5. So without the level 3 stability, we wouldn't have been able to do these at all. But because of level 3, we're able to do it in 5 years. Which is actually relatively fast in the grand scheme of this campaign. So yes, we're going to have to check on all these armies, make sure that none of them are so excessive that once they do reinforce, they start suffering attrition. Like that one probably will. Supply limit of 13? Yeah. That can't happen. And this is bad. So we got 9 regiments here with a supply limit of 8. 877. I am, wow, it's just amazing how low the supply is, even when it's own territory. It's just abysmal. We need some technology that increases our the supply limit. Okay, we've converted some culture. That's nice. That'll help out with manpower recovery. 6,000 men to go. How are we doing? It's very nice. More culture. We're going to make a little bit of money for a bit. And let's see. Take a look at the culture map mode. Sarmatian. Look at that nice blue. It's spreading. Also, somebody had gotten really upset with me in the comments, like, why aren't you colonizing? Are you playing the same game that I am? Because in this game, you don't even get a colonist for, like you okay, first off, your first idea group, you have to take one of these 3. That's it. And none of these give you a colonist. So, okay. And then there are no policies that give you colonists. So, how exactly would you expect me to colonize? I'm just wondering. Let me know the secret to that system, and I'll do it for you. But I don't. Okay, we're also going to hold a festival of the Tengri because I really want that 2% conversion for 1 year. I mean, that's a lot. That's an extra 24% on one province, which, you know, that's good. It makes sense to me. Normally we'd have a monthly progress of 1.4, instead we get a monthly progress of 3.4. That's pretty damn big. Costs a lot of admin points and quite a bit of money, but I think long term having a unified populace would be a good thing. Lost our claim on something that I don't care about. And we actually have positive manpower. Let's see, how is our coalition looking? It's been a while. The Vandals evidently are the only member that I can see. So that means that we could attack Dacia again. But that just increases our border friction with the Roman Empire. You are still outraged. We'll top off your opinion. What's this all about? You are the attacker. Okay, so Hermann Dury is the defender against Suebi, which we haven't discovered yet. So I can't click on them. And it's pulled, like, everyone in to this war. So there's a bunch of people here. And there appears to be a huge stack suffering 5% attrition. Huge, you know, this early in the game, that is. 5% in July. That's brutal. Brutal attrition. So how is revolt risk anyway? Look at that, Stettin. Stettin's got the highest revolt risk. What's the deal with you anyway? Why are you so upset? Are you one of the... Oh, it's the active missionary. Makes sense. Well, I don't think we need to worry about it. It'll be fine. Gods Will Be Pleased is now gone. That's unfortunate. It means we have to pay for it again. Still... September of 196. So that's a long time, you know? I just don't know. Should have done... Okay, once again, I should have done that before bumping up stability 3 times. That would have been wise. You can never have too much money. Thank you for the 25 ducats. That's really useful. Alright, the Angles are our ally, yes. Still? Are they now? Yes, they are. Solve the alliance. They're threatened by us again. They are not part of the same religious group, and so we can't have a royal marriage, but... No, we're not going to lose stability. More culture conversion. Excellent. And we've got 3 cores that are about to complete, which should lower revolt risk quite significantly. 1.2%. So now revolt risk is down... Well, Stettin's actually at 8.7. How did it go up? That's actually kind of confusing. Oh, because legitimacy came down significantly. That's right. The legitimacy is trending upwards quite fast, and we also gain like 5 or 10 every time we siege something. So it's not really that big of a deal. In the meantime, probably best to... hey, look, somebody else that we should probably hire. We'll go with a level 1 guy, though. An Inquisitor. Man, he'd be amazing right now. Any policies we can consider dropping? We're not behind on military, but... like, policies that you can cancel and then reenact when you need them, I think makes sense. Like, this one right now, for instance, we can cancel it and then just enact it again the next time we need a 3rd leader. Or the next time we plan on hiring a bunch of guys. If I remember, which is entirely possible, I'll completely forget. Obviously, we need that guy. And our inflation is doing what? It's at 0%, so the inflation reduction is not helping out here, but the national tax modifier 15%. Let's see, I wonder if that's actually doing that much for us. We're making 25.11 ducats Okay, well, let's just say this is our total base tax. We have no vassals, so this is the total base tax before modifiers of 30%. So it's pretty safe to assume that 15% of 269 ducats is what that policy is earning us. So 10% would be 27 ducats, 15% would be like 40 ducats. So essentially, the trade-off is, do you want to spend 12 admin points for 40 ducats? Like if I had a button that I could click that said convert 12, buy money, 12 admin points for 40 ducats. That's too small to really make any sense. What if it was bigger? What if it was 120 admin points for 400? Nah, not really. I mean, money's easy to come by. I'd say that if I needed the money, I might consider it, and if I had excessive admin points, but I don't, so I'm going to cancel that. I feel like we can use the admin points a little bit more. Long-term investment, infrastructure, that kind of stuff. Getting more of this garbage. Classical era, we actually have a negative 10% trade efficiency. How nice. We're actually also in 3rd place somehow. How does that happen? Score comparison, total score. Han is stronger than we are in score. We're gaining on them, but you jerks. We should totally attack them again. Truce until 199. 4 more years. The Romans, surprisingly, have not decided to come and fight us in quite some time. There are no other accepted cultures. No more, land for us to consider attacking. Although we could attack into the Persian Khorasan, okay. That would be good. These are in the same culture group, so the penalty would only be 15%, and you don't get the increased revolt risk. So this would be really good land to attack. We're not connected to anybody except for... Or wait. We've got Uzbek in this other random crap here. But it almost connects to the Khorsani. We should just attack Parthia. Parthia has no allies. Parthia has 51,000 regiments. Sorry, 51,000 troops. Tech 8, just like us. We have more prestige than they do. Well, I think we could definitely take them. The question is just, do we want to, I could have sworn that I saw that there was a rebellion, but they didn't actually pop up. I don't know why it does that. It does that quite often, actually. Well, when we're not paying for all these horsies, we have lots and lots of troops. Or lots of income. Rather. Protect our brethren in Duznagria. Someplace over there. Apparently we have brethren here? What? They're Mongol Tengri. Well, the fact that it's our religion's quite nice. And evidently Han, of course, as China, basically, has some really high base tax provinces over here I should have looted. But we're doing okay on money. Every now and then it's probably a good idea to deselect all and then do best guess again, now that we have new neighbors. So we get nice pop-ups about all kinds of people that matter. Do we want to lose 10 prestige? I think we do. More culture conversion. No army suffering attrition, 92% on our missionary. And 28, yeah, it's kind of a boring video, really. We didn't really do too much. Mostly just talk and peace and stuff. Attack Parthia. Well, that's a pretty straightforward mission, isn't it? I like it. Take that mission. Our fierce rival is more prestigious than we are. We need to take them down a notch by declaring war. That would give us quite a bit of power projection. We don't have enough rivals right now. Did we just lose a rival? I don't feel like that has been there for very long. The Romans have 36% more army than we do right now. That's interesting. And Hermanduri has no troops. And the Vandals have no troops. What? They can't be... Well, they do have troops. How are you figuring this math here, game? They have their army is 92% weaker than ours. And yet I see a 16 stack there. Okay. They're the only one that's still in the coalition, but their culture and stuff's bad. So let's check out the Romans, though. What's up with them? I'm confused. So when you say that their army is only 36% stronger than ours, what exactly are you talking about? Because by my math, they have like 300,000 men to my 86. Explain to me how this ratio is 36%. I'd love to know how that works. Okay. Nope. If anybody, I'm looking over this way. Han. Let's take Han. We're more likely to attack Han again than we are to attack the Romans right now. Parthia. Travel conquest. Stettin's been converted. Very nice. I'm not thinking technology is going to be something we wait for. Really, it's probably just time to attack. We can do the same thing we've done in the past. You just attack Parthia, sit in the mountains. File limit's 18 here. Wow. Erzerum would be easy to siege. And we've got claims on these two, so you could just very easily take these, pay very low cost. 8 base tax, very nice. Be difficult to convert, but at this point, since we don't have anyone else in the faction... Sorry, faction? What am I talking? It's like I'm playing all these different games. I'm getting everything mixed up. Since we don't have anyone in the coalition, I think it does make sense to start fabricating claims again. Risk aggressive expansion in favor of lowering administrative point cost. And let's gear up for war. We'll try to go to war with these guys next here. Apparently we're suffering attrition here. We've got one leader, he's the 1-3. That's more than acceptable. Unfortunately, not having him in charge means that this army is going to suffer attrition. So we got 4 armies that are suffering attrition. Okay, well, 35,000 manpower. I think we are totally ready for a war here. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here, though, and in the next video, we'll attack Parthia. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.